Hello, and welcome to the walkthrough demo of the Enhanced Speech Capture tool, which will be live for October with Lucas, and we'll go live with our other public speaking products. For the first time, instructors will now have the ability to evaluate live speeches in class using a fully customizable rubric. In addition, instructors may also upload videos on behalf of their students and create and manage true peer review assignments. So let's take a quick look at what's coming to Connect for public speaking this fall. So an instructor would create a speech assignment similar to how they've done in the past by selecting speech. They'd be able to now decide whether they want to do student self-review in the basic settings, or a student peer review. If they select a student review, they would be able to assign a due date and decide on a rubric type. There are standard rubrics provided in speech capture, and/or instructors can fully customize the rubric to match their course rubrics that they currently use. If they select peer review as an assignment, instructors can decide on a due date for the peer review. Again, decide on the rubric type, whether the default rubric or a fully customizable rubric that they wish to use. They can also group peers into pairings for the peer review assignment. They can decide also whether they want those peer review comments to be available to everyone, to the speaker and the instructor, or just to the instructor. The groupings of peer review are done with the whole roster of students. And so here you see sort of a roster of students, and they would be able to select the number of students in that particular group that they would like, and they can drag and drop each of the students into each group, and then they can save it. They can save this as a default group for later assignments. The peer review rubric, there's an example of a peer review rubric, similar to other rubrics. This is fully customizable so that instructors can add categories in which to evaluate the speech, or they can also weigh the outcome of those categories by assigning different points. They can also add a completely new field. So when a student takes an assignment in Enhanced Speech Capture, they can decide, an instructor can decide also an in-class assignment or an online assignment. So if they are taking a class in class, as they're delivering their speech can then be uploaded into speech capture. They can upload the speech as they've done before by selecting the file types. And once that speech is uploaded in speech capture, they can then conduct their own self-review after they've delivered their speech. So they can play the video. They can make comments in the video by using the time-stamped slider. They can select from the rubric that was either provided by the instructor as a customized rubric or the standard rubric that was provided in speech capture to evaluate themselves. If they have a peer review assignment to do, they can select the peer review assignment, and they can see out of their student peers whose speeches are available, marked by done on top, or they're ready to review, or they're not ready yet. And again, very similar to the self-review, the video plays in the view window, and they can make time-stamped comments or evaluate their peers using a standard rubric or the customized rubric provided by their instructor. The instructors can grade the speech assignments by looking at an activity dashboard. So students in the class, in the roster, will be available at a glance to instructors. They can look at the video due dates and they would be able to see if those videos have been uploaded into speech capture. And they can then go on to manually grade those assignments. So evaluating the student's speech, here again, instructors would be able to use their customized rubric and effectively and very quickly evaluate the student's speech. They can also, as an instructor, review the self-review of the student speaker and the peer review. So in this case, the peer reviewer is Jennifer Ladigan reviewing John Appleby's speech, and the instructor can review those comments. So as you can see, there's quite enough coming of changes for speech capture, which will be live in October when Lucas publishes. And we look forward to rolling out more for you at the upcoming Summer Jam. So have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you soon.